Good morning, sixth graders. Today is the day. The air test is finally here. Today is the day that you're going to show everyone just how awesome you are. You've practiced and you worked so hard all year, and every person that's here today is going to pass this test. You can do it. I believe in you. So the first thing I want to remind you of is if the directions say to read, then I want you to read. Pay close attention to the important words. Don't just skim the text. Really read it. I know that time is a luxury on a standardized test because there's a time limit, but there are some things that you just can't afford to rush through, and one of them is skimming through the questions. You've got to read the full question slowly and carefully, and I know it'll take a little bit of extra time, but it is well worth it. I also want you to read all of the answer choices. The test designers are trying to confuse you, and sometimes they'll put an answer choice that is almost right at the beginning of the answer choices. And if you choose that one, you may miss a better choice later on down the line. So you've got to read not just the question, but you've got to read all of the answer choices as well so that you understand what is being asked of you. Once you've read all the choices, you can mark out the ones that you know are wrong, and that way it will be easier to choose from the ones that are left over. Use that mark out key on the air test. Now, I don't want you to get frustrated if you get to a question or two that you just don't know the answer to. Don't give up. Pretend like you're the Energizer Bunny. You can flag those questions and come back to them at the end. I want you to make sure that you're looking at all the charts and maps and all of those text features. You want to really, before you answer any questions, I want you to analyze all of that extra information and make sure you understand what information is provided for you. Don't leave any questions blank. If you leave a question blank, you'll have no chance of getting it right. If you at least make a guess, you'll have some chance. Now let's talk a little bit about the writing part. The first thing I want you to do is read the prompt. Then you're going to read the passages. You'll have more than one passage. And as you're reading, you can mark with the highlighter where you're pulling your evidence from. Then I want you to go back and read the prompt again. Then you're going to make your plan on your blank paper, and then you'll write your essay. Now, the test is not going to tell you whether it's informative or argumentative. You've got to figure out which type of writing they want you to write about based off of the prompt. So you're going to be looking for keywords. If you see keywords like explain or inform or give information or tell what you learned, then that's a clue to you that they're wanting you to write an informative essay. If you see words in the prompt like what do you think or how do you feel or give your opinion or pick a side, that is your clue that they're wanting you to write an argumentative essay. Then you're going to make your plan. You're always going to have an I paragraph that just has those three parts, the hook to grab your reader's attention. You're going to have your one sentence that lists your three topics or three reasons, and then a closing statement. Then you're going to have three paragraphs that have either your three topics or your two reasons and then your counterclaim. And then you'll have a closing paragraph. When we're talking about that counterclaim paragraph, don't forget, these are the parts that you need. Your topic sentence, your first sentence is going to introduce your counterclaim. You're going to say something like, my opponent believes that, and then you're going to give your rebuttal. They're wrong, and here's why. Then you're going to cite evidence from the text, and you're going to explain in your own words how that evidence does not support your opponent's claim. Then you'll have a closing sentence. When you're citing text evidence, don't forget that you need a balance of quotes and paraphrasing and your own thoughts and ideas. in each of those body paragraphs. If you don't include some quotes and some paraphrasing, there's no way you can get full credit on your essay. You need to have 8 to 10 sentences in each of your topic or reason paragraphs. Remember, you need to indent 5 times, 1 for each paragraph, and don't forget about your transition words. We've learned about lots of transition words, but if you've forgotten them, just choose first, next, then finally. Finally, I want you to double check your capitalization and punctuation once you've finished writing your essay. Now, once you've finished answering all the questions and you've finished your essay, if you have any time left, I want you to go back and check your work. I don't want you to just check and make sure that you have an answer for each question, but I really want you to reread the question and the answer choices, and I want you to say to yourself, would I answer that the same way? Just like when you watch a movie or you read a book the second time, you might notice things that you didn't notice the first time through. Please take the time to check your work. You shouldn't finish until the time is up on the test. Okay, you've been provided with some peppermints. So right at the beginning of the test, I want you to pop one of those in your mouth because research shows that it stimulates your brain power. Every once in a while, stop and take a deep breath and blow it out slowly. That's going to relax your body and brain. And every once in a while, you've been sitting, so I want you to flex the muscles in your arms and legs. It's going to feel good and it's going to get the blood flowing. You've worked hard and you are prepared. You can do this. Good luck.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.